Hey everybody, good morning and happy Father's Day. This is Chief Meteorologist Brad Penn. Just a little update on Tropical Depression Claudette and what it's going to do today. As we mentioned yesterday, the storms are more scattered, the rain showers, so there's some breaks in between, but that could lead to some issues with severe weather, which I'll explain here in a minute. Let me show you the wide view here because you can see the circulation kind of right over Atlanta, Georgia right now, and it's basically moving east. So it's heading towards Columbia, then eventually towards Wilmington later today. I'm going to turn on the track here. And we'll turn on the official forecast, and you can see the track kind of taking it off to the southeast. So it's basically going to pass from Atlanta to Columbia out towards the southeast. So that's the general track of the circulation, but you can see the broad area of rotation around it. And if I stop this, you can see we're getting some breaks in the cloud cover right now, which means especially areas south and east of Charlotte. I'm talking Columbia to Charleston to Wilmington, the potential for some strong thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. In fact, I'm going to turn on the thunderstorm outlook for today real quickly. We'll turn off the radar and the satellite here in a minute. So you can see that medium risk for severe storms basically from the Outer Banks all the way down into Georgia. And the reason is we're going to get enough instability that we'll see some storms bubble up this afternoon and potentially produce some isolated tornadoes. And I'll turn on the tornado probability. So what you're looking at right here, this area in brown, that's a 5% chance of a tornado. And right in here is a 2% chance of a tornado. So that's the area we're going to be watching this afternoon. But again, you can get some outdoor activities in with Dad. You've just got to be ready to kind of dodge these rain showers. And I'm going to turn just the radar on because you can see as this circulation pushes east, I would expect we'll see scattered thunderstorms moving in this direction. The good news is I think the overall flash flood threat has gone down quite a bit. In fact, from this morning, we had a heavy batch of rain move through this morning. That kind of was it, I think, for the heaviest rain. The worst of it probably going to be past us unless we see one of these heavy rain bands set up and then push off to the east. So let me show you what the guidance is going to show this afternoon on the Futurecast. So here's a quick look at that Futurecast. You can see the breaks that have developed are likely going to help produce some scattered thunderstorms. So we'll go to 2 o'clock this afternoon, max heating of the day, potentially some strong storms developing. And again, our biggest risk is going to be in here, but don't be surprised if a couple strong storms develop closer to Charlotte. We'll go through the afternoon. You can see the low moving through Columbia about mid-afternoon and then pushing off to the east and heading towards the coast where it could re-strengthen and become a tropical storm again. So here's the 18-hour Futurecast, and you can kind of see as the heating of the day develops, we're likely going to see some redevelopment. Now, as far as rainfall is concerned, again, not expecting a whole lot to the west. It's mainly these areas south and east. So an additional 1/2 inch to maybe 1.5 inches of rain is possible as it pushes through. But with any thunderstorms that kind of get stuck, like if you get into this band right here, we might see some flash flooding. The biggest concern this afternoon, honestly, I think overall is going to be the risk for some severe weather. Again, there's that risk. As you can see, these storms basically developing this afternoon, evening potential to probably produce some isolated tornadoes. So just a heads up, if you're heading to the beach or you're at the beach or in the Midlands, the Low Country, or southeastern North Carolina, be ready for some strong storms. Happy Father's Day. Stay weather aware. There will be breaks out there. The sun could come out for a little bit. You can get out and grill. But if you're going to be outside for any length of time, which means a couple hours, just be ready. There's probably going to be a passing thunderstorm at some point when you look at the loop here of the Futurecast.